we're keeping it in the family tonight, the MSG family that is, as we welcome in the legend himself, Mr. Devil, Daneyko, straight off of the golf course. Dano, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for the warm welcome. I don't know about legend, but here we are in Jersey, and yes, great to be on with you guys. I played a long day of golf. I'm not complaining. It was awesome. A member guest, 36 holes, but it was real hot out there. So I had to relax and wanted to have a cigar with you guys and chat some hockey, chat some sports.
Okay. I see what the summertime stogie. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's July.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and it's a day above ground. That's a day to celebrate anyway, so let's get to it.
I love it. So speaking of celebrations, let's start with the Tampa Bay Lightning, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Battled a lot of adversity over the past couple of years to get where they are today. Dano, what impresses you most about this team?
Well, they can win anyway, and the adjustments that they made from a couple of years ago where they were a team that set record for wins and points in the regular season, yet we know playoff hockey's different, and the Columbus Blue Jackets were able to shut them down and sweep them. So what does their general manager, Julien Brisebois, go out and get? He goes, gets grit. He goes, gets more size. They had a ton of skill. The game has gone to speed, finesse. We understand that, but come playoff time, the more it changes, the more it stays the same. You have to have that skill, of course, to go all the way in 4 rounds, but you need your role players. You can't win championships and go 4 rounds without your role players and grit, and I give them a lot of credit to John Cooper, who's one of the best coaches in the game, and their general manager, Julien Brisebois, went out and addressed what they needed the previous year, and they won the Stanley Cup last year, and obviously, you're right, Michelle, back-to-back champions, and it is remarkable to think after a loss in the last 2 Stanley Cup playoffs, they are 15-0 or something like that, up to winning the Stanley Cup championship for the 2nd time in a row. So they just never let it snowball, never let it have that domino effect where they lose 2 games in a row, and that's just their depth and deep, and just a team that could play it any way you wanted it. Win it 1-0 like they did against the Islanders in Game 7, or if you want to play it, have a track meet, they can beat you 6-4. That's what made them so dangerous.
Now, Ken, I don't know if you saw in the production truck, but we showed a picture of that Tampa Bay Lightning parade, that small little Boy Scout fest that they took place when they celebrated a championship. Because we know what it's like to bring a title over to the New Jersey area when you were with the New Jersey Devils. So tell me a little bit about the differences between your parade and the boat parade that Tampa Bay just went on, I guess for the 2nd time, their 2nd back-to-back Stanley Cup championship.
Yeah, 3 times in their history. So hockey is alive and well, and in Florida, certainly, and down south. I mean, they've made the state proud, and it's great for our game because it's grown our game, number one, as well. Just youth hockey has grown tremendously because of the success of the Tampa Bay Lightning, and now the Florida Panthers are a real good team, and that's what it's about, growing our game. But it wasn't bad. I mean, you can't complain about having boat parades. Anytime you're winning and having parades is fantastic. Heck, we had it in the Meadowlands parking lot, and I wouldn't want it anywhere else at the time. It was fantastic where we played. So however you celebrate, it's awesome. There you go. There's a great pic. That little girl that you see in the picture is 26 years old now, my daughter Taylor. So she's a young adult, but it's amazing how time flies. And just the celebration in Tampa Bay. To win back-to-back today's game is very, very difficult. I had one, it was on the Devils teams that had one opportunity. We won in 2000, went to the finals again in 2001, and lost in 7 games to Colorado. And we knew how special it was going to be to win back-to-back and how hard it is. So I tip my cap to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're an incredible team, and they may have the makings of a dynasty. Yeah, they're going to have to change some pieces because of cap issues and the salary cap and all that, and expansion draft coming up with a new team, Seattle. But I could handle a boat parade too. I just love to win. That's what it's all about. And it's about your fans being engaged. And we want to see one around here again one day. Yes, in the hockey world. And obviously me being biased, we got a long way to go, but I want it to be the Devils. But I want all 3 teams to have success so we play each other and the rivalries grow.
Yeah, Ken, obviously it would be nice to have the New Jersey Devils celebrate another Stanley Cup championship here, but you got to start from the basics, start from the beginning, and that all starts with the NHL Draft coming up very soon. The Devils have the 4th overall pick this year. What are the odds that Jack Hughes' brother Luke is there available for the New Jersey Devils at pick number 4?
Well, it's going to be very interesting. Obviously, the connection. Jack has made no bones of he wants his brother to be in trouble. And from what I hear, I haven't seen a whole lot of him besides obviously watching some video that he can skate. He's a great young defenseman. He's the youngest player in the draft. In fact, 2 days or he would have been a draft for 2022. So he's going to grow as a player, and it looks like he's ranked number 4. If he's still available, I think it's a good possibility that Luke Hughes will be drafted by the Devils. They want to continue to get better on defense. Now, that will take some time. Doesn't mean he's going to step in and have an impact right away, probably go back to college for a year or so, but he is supposed to be a terrific young skater with great hockey IQ. So I think it would be okay, especially the way Jack Hughes played this year. The growth in his game from 18 to 19 was tremendous. And I don't think it could hurt having a couple of Hugheses. But you don't just take him because he's Jack Hughes' brother. You've got to take him if you believe he is the best guy available. And I'm sure that's what General Manager Tom Fitzgerald will do if, in fact, he is there. But there's a good chance, good possibility. Luke Hughes could be a Devil. And we got 2 Hugheses in town to build around.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Like, it is kind of a great story to have brothers on the same team. We've seen that before, but you're right. You can't just take him just because he is the brother. However, you hit on another thing that was interesting, and that's the defense and the Devils needing to improve defensively. Well, in some circles, Luke Hughes is considered to be the best defenseman of the brothers, so maybe he is a good fit for this team.
And that's why there's a good possibility, I believe, Michelle, that the Devils could draft him if available. We don't know, because this draft is kind of one of those drafts where the top 10 are very close as far as there's going to be differences of opinion who likes who. There's not a generational player. Yes, Owen Power at the top, a defenseman as well. Looks like he'll be going number 1. But Luke Hughes, for all intents and purposes, what you hear is a well-rounded defenseman. He's 6'2", so he has some size. He's going to grow in his body, and a terrific skater. You have to be mobile and be able to transition the puck from the back end in today's game, but he's good in his own zone, good stick, all those things and terminology we like to use as defensemen. So there's a good chance that Luke Hughes would be a fit for the Devils from the standpoint they need to continue to build on defense. Ty Smith had a good rookie year, and I do believe the Devils will add some veteran presence on the back end. Big physical, a little more physical, shall I say, bigger guys that can move the puck but can take care of their own zone and help the goaltender out as well.
So Ken, let's double down on that a little bit, man. Why is veteran leadership so important for a young team like the New Jersey Devils? I mean, you got Jack Hughes, there's a possibility of getting his brother. There's some young talent over there, but what about the veteran leadership is going to take this team to the next level?
Well, first off, you made a great point. I mean, the young team, and even though it wasn't a great year for them, and obviously we know it was a trying year for everybody and an unprecedented year with the pandemic and teams battling through it and having COVID run through the team. So there were setbacks. Devils started real well, but they had such a good young nucleus. A lot of guys improved. Jack Hughes, Nico Hischers, Sharon Govich, Quokkanen, we can go on down the list, Ty Smith. So they want to grow together and build together, but you have to have veteran guys, preferably maybe some guys that have won championships or guys that understand what it takes, preparation on a nightly basis. When you're going through that grind through an 82-game schedule, because things look like they'll be back to normal next year and season will start on time, that they can lean on and understand how you push through, or when you're not at your best, or when you're not a little bit tired, you still are able to find ways to win games. And experienced guys, veteran guys, know how to do that. And I always look back to the teams I was grateful enough and fortunate enough to be on championship teams, and there were nights we'd win games when we were 70% because we just didn't try to do too much. Say hi to my dog Puck, who's on my lap. He's the loyal one. But but we would be able to. You have to be able to win games when you're not at your best as a team every night. And sometimes young guys try to do too much. If you don't have your legs on a certain night, it's about being positioned well. Veteran leadership understands that and knows what it takes to win games when maybe you're not physically or mentally sharp on that particular night, and you got to win games to make the playoffs that you are not on at the top of your game. And I believe that you need to be insulated by some veteran guys. And from what we hear, Tom Fitzgerald says it as well. He wants to get bigger on defense. He wants to get some veteran defensemen to insulate the Devils, as well as a forward or two possibly that has experience in the league, is a solid NHL player with character. You need character. You need guys, and that's what you have to identify.
That's right, Ken. New Jersey Devil color analyst Ken Daneyko, his partner in crime, Puck Daneyko. We're going to have him go back and enjoy the rest of his summer night.
Look at that.
Shout out to Stanley and Tilly as well, though. Got to give love to the other two pups, too.
That's right, Ken. We'll catch you later. Thanks for pulling up.
Puck off my lap, and he doesn't want to leave now. So, but yeah, I'm a dog lover. I have 3. So.